Yo, okay, is this ish working? Man, I don't never go live, so probably ain't gonna have nobody even watching this or anything. But like they got certain things I like to do and stuff. I see everybody they be like they incentivize going live or whatever. I be like in my mind, I don't really have too much to go live for or whatever. I'd be kind of boring. But I'm like, man, my art is one thing that's kind of cool or whatever. So what I'm gonna try to do is try to do like some of my process of my artwork while I'm doing it. Shit, man, if y'all want to ask any kind of questions on the channel or whatever. But I'm gonna just mess with this picture, man. I started on it last night, but I'm gonna try to do this in real time. To me, the outline of the artwork, that's the toughest part. Like, let me try to get this in here. But yeah, so this is a portrait, and with portrait artwork and stuff, man, I ain't gonna lie, like it's kind of hard, cause like I go to galleries and stuff like that, and I be trying to like branch off with my work and make it a certain way, and people they kind of be hating, they kind of be like, nah, I ain't went live on accident, I'm live on purpose, but but just doing it, try to do a little artwork on the live. I keep talking about it. Let me get to it. But I do like my artwork, and man, people discourage. Like I go to galleries and certain things like that. They be like, "Oh, I know of your work. You're so talented and stuff." But people just not into portraits and stuff. So lately, I've been doing like nature type things and different things. But I just miss doing a good portrait. So that's what I like to do. I like to do portraits. That's what makes me happy. So this something I want to get to. I want to really get to the background of this artwork and stuff, but I still have like the eyes to do. So I'm gonna try to do the eyes, and then I'm gonna do the background. That might be where I take off from. And this is how I do like a lot of stuff. Like I do a lot of measuring and try to get it somewhat precise. So it's a slow process. A lot of people do graphs and stuff like that. A graph probably would be better, but I just don't like to do the graphs and stuff like that. Like that's just not how I taught myself. I ain't taught myself how to do no graphs and all that. To me, it seemed like it's gonna be a lot that you're gonna have to erase at the end. I don't want to do no damn graphs. But I used to just go by sight and stuff, and you can do that to a certain extent. But whenever you like this type of artwork, I do like trying to do like hyper realism or whatever, you got to be like real precise. Like if you go by sight and you mess up like a little bit, like it'll ruin something. Like if the eyes are too far apart or things of that nature. Like that's why, let's say I be trying to measure things in certain way, like see where the eyes won't be. So yeah, it's a slow process and stuff like that. But once you get past this, it usually it's worthwhile and whatever. Towards the end, I like the end process. I like to just see, like, damn, I made this from nothing. This was a white sheet of paper, and this turned out to be so and so. So that's the most impressive thing to me. It's cool to get compliments and stuff, but like, I would like to get bigger in the art world and stuff. And more than compliments, it would be some paper. I was watching a dude on Facebook the other day. Like he got out the penitentiary or whatever, and he do like comic books and shit. He was posting his night. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to start drawing me some comic books again. Like when I was young, I used to do that, but like I don't have the imagination I used to. Like just to do something, I'm used to like doing things off pictures and stuff, and like trying to make them like look exactly, and like that's a good thing to have in your tool belt. But like just coming up with something out of the blue, I kind of lost that. I kind of lost that imagination. Like you just draw Spider-Man in a certain pose or draw Wolverine cutting somebody up and stuff. But I might have to get back to it, man. A homeball posted a knot. And like, man, he do commissions. Like I do commission work as well. But like a lot of people don't really want their portrait or something. Is if I give it to somebody as a gift or whatever, like they be very happy with it. Or certain people, they might do something that maybe a loved one died and they want a portrait of them or whatever. But like, man, this dude was doing portraits. He was doing things like Batman and stuff like $1,000. But I be wanting to run before I crawl, so I'm gonna want $1,000 too. And shit, like he got a whole comic book and stuff, so he kind of well known. You got to be well known before you get certain things like that. Like I see a lot of people on IG, and they have a good following and whatnot. They like very talented, and I'm like, man, I'm just as good as them, and they be getting all kind of bread. But you got to crawl before you walk. You can't just jump right into it. You can't expect to be getting all the paper in the world like somebody else built their following and did all the steps. So you can't bypass steps or whatever. I know this shit probably this is not entertaining at all. Like it is very tedious. Like so if you see my artwork, like I wonder how he did it. Yeah, it was a lot of boring stuff. Usually I have a podcast on. I thought I was gonna put a podcast on, but since I'm doing a lot of talking, I don't want to be focused on like Allen Iverson talking to Fat Joe and Jadakiss. So speaking of Allen Iverson, man, is that'd be crazy with your heroes and stuff, man. Like your hero can turn into a villain, etc. Because I was supposed to go to an event. Allen Iverson was doing a book signing in New Orleans, and I got my ticket and everything, and I was going, but he ended up canceling. He ended up canceling the stuff, and now I've been like the bookstore. They'll be putting like dates on the ticket. Like they put like this last Monday that passed, they had that on the ticket, and so I called. I was like, so is the book signing and stuff still going on? They was like, oh no, we just be putting placeholder dates. Like he's not returning our phone calls and stuff. I'm like, well, goddamn, because they putting them dates. So if you wanna get a refund, you can. So if the date is passed on the thing, you can't get a refund. So that's the reason why they putting them dates. But they say they keep trying to reach out to him, but he's not answering. And he said that he got COVID. That's why the event didn't go down. And the crazy thing about it is, like, I see him everywhere. I see he just did, man, he did Gilly and Wallow, and he on the book tour. Man, he just now was on Fat Joe and them stuff. Like the day before he was supposed to go to New Orleans, I seen him do it at a Breakfast Club. He did Jimmy Fallon. I'm like, man, he doing all this. Man, I paid for this ticket to go see this ninja, and this cat ain't never showed up. Like it really kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. And that's been my hero. That's been my hero since a child. And like it was really out of my character to even go like see, like drive across the state. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go see Allen Iverson. And man, that nigga ain't showed up. Boy, that shit pissed me off. So yeah, he kind of went from a hero to a villain to me. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's a lot of you got a lot of erasing and stuff to do. Like with this. I want to get to the background. To me, like certain things like that is kind of exciting. Like it's not, but it is to me. I like it because it's like you might see something and you see the background, a certain shade or whatever. You like, how he did that? Did he do that by hand? Did he do like? I have my little cheat codes and stuff, so I'm gonna try to get to that as soon as I finish these eyes. I might do the eyes and the hair, and then I'm gonna get to the stuff. I don't know if y'all been writing on anything, man. I'm gonna check. Let me see. Where's the messages and stuff, man? Oh, let me see. Uh, uh, uh. Moderation, blah 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 blah. Watching a master at work. Hey, hey. I ain't a master yet, but I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be like the Last Dragon. The Last Dragon. We say what would they say on the Last Dragon? About the paintbrush. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I ain't watched the Last Dragon in a long time. But yeah, I don't know. Try to get this eye popping and stuff. And shit. Mm-mm. So I don't know. Y'all got any questions or anything, man? Anything y'all want to talk about? I feel like this eye ain't right, but I'm still mess with it. Still mess with it and stuff. Let me see. What do I think is off about it? Is it not high enough? Something like that. Let's see. A little contouring and stuff. And to me, that's one of the most important things because the eyes, like one thing about my drawings and stuff, like some people probably be gassing me up, but they be like, "Oh, the eyes, they seem like they follow me and stuff." That's very important. The eyes, because if the eyes are off, it'll mess thing up. Say if they too far apart or if they too close, it's gonna mess a lot of things up. So make sure before I keep like detailing, I want to make sure like details. Let me see. Up in here. Mm-mm. Yeah, something off a little bit over here, over yonder. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know if I would be a good like teacher as far as like classes or something. I can tell people how to do stuff. Like I think I could do that pretty good. But if I be like in the classroom and they watching me draw or whatever, cause I ain't gonna lie, like I'll do a little bit. I'll do as much as is like my sanity can maintain. And then when my back start hurting or certain things, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm done. I'll just I like to work at my own pace. If I feel like, well, I'm done. Shit, I be done. And I'll work like, man, I might do like 5 minutes and then take me a little minute off. Give me something to snack on. I be very sporadic. That's why it's hard for me to do like time lapses and stuff because I think a lot of times I just stop. I stop a lot. So I'm kind of like forcing myself to go out of my comfort zone You just keep on going and stuff. Then they got certain moments you get frustrated, want to stop. Some things don't seem like they coming together. You want to step away for a minute. But then, like some little tips, like don't go too dark. Like to me, I seem like I'm going a little too dark already. But like, is I'm not tripping on that. Like, cause I figure I know what I'm doing. But like, whenever you first starting off on your stuff, man, do not go dark. Do not go too dark at all. And this is just pencil and stuff. So whenever I get to the charcoal and stuff, I'm gonna know exactly everything gonna be lined up or whatever. Because once you really start putting on your darker layers and stuff, that's what really bring your pictures out. But if you go too dark too soon, it's gonna be hard for you to switch anything if you notice something is off or whatever. Like you kind of almost screwed. Like if you spent 10 hours on a picture or something and then you realize something is off and you didn't put all kind of charcoal and all kind of stuff, man, it's hard to recover from. It's possible, but nice kicks. They sending me stuff. I don't want that nice kicks. I'm good. Speaking of kicks, I want them LeBron 23 is kind of fire. But the fact is, I just got to a point, I just don't be wanting to buy LeBrons or something, man. Like as far as like feel like I need to get them early and spend all their bread because for the most part, LeBrons will be at the outlets and stuff. You might find them in Burlington, something like that. Like I done seen the LeBron 22s in Burlington. I seen him in the Nike outlet too. The 23 is fire though. I still ain't got the 22s. And the only reason I want the 22s is just for my collection. And I don't know why I'm even tripping about that. Because I got like, I don't have every LeBron, but I got everyone from the 10 to the 21s. Like I just been collecting. I got the ones. Do I have the twos? I don't know. I got the ones. I got sevens, eights, nine. No, I ain't got no nines. I had some nines. I think. I might. I don't know. I don't remember. But the Jordan 40s, they fire. Jordan 40s, I like them. Well, I ain't gonna say they fire, but it's a nice little design. Don't necessarily like. Well, I ain't gonna say don't look like basketball shoes, but a little better for off the court. They look like you could almost wear them casually, depending on the colorway, like the initial colorway. But when you get into the crazy colors, well then nah. Ja, I like Ja shoes. I like a pair of Ja's. Like to hoop in and stuff. They finally got him right. Cause I got a pair of Ja ones, but I wasn't like overly crazy about them. I just got that little kid in me, like think I'm gonna get some Ja's and be jumping like Ja. Like how we used to think we get some Jordans and be flying like MJ. Like this right here, a lot of this up here is gonna be like shadows and shades and stuff. But I'm just like marking the lines where things are gonna be. Like try to gauge the distance, how big the eye is gonna be and stuff. See where to start on the eye. Make sure that's gonna be in the that's gonna be right. Let's see. Okay, his eye. mm, not right. Something is off. I think I already know. I think I already know. They need to come up here with the eye. So I'm gonna be erasing. Yeah, I'm gonna be erasing. I seen that was off a little bit, but it's all good. That's how it be. That's how it be. I'm gonna try to check the little chat in, in a little second. Like I ain't gonna lie, I be texting like if a female or something text me and drawing, like I kind of leave people hanging. I ain't gonna lie because I be kind of my favorite sneaker of the year. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying not to leave nobody hanging. What you drawing, bro? Gonna be LeBron portrait. Is that LeBron? Yeah. My favorite sneaker of the year. Man, they done had some joints. They done had some joints, man. They just dropped the taxis. Man, I like them taxis. Uh, the phone posit galaxies. Man, I looked up and got them little sneakers. Man, the Jordan, the steel tens. I actually like the steel tens, man. Uh, shit. Some of the eights. Some of the eights, man. Them Aqua eights was real nice. Uh, what other eights? They got the Bugs Bunnies or whatever supposed to be dropping. But as far as like my number one, I want to did the if it was this year, I want to say it was this year. I want to say maybe them phone posit galaxies. If it was this year, I hope I'm not a year off. But yeah, I think the galaxies that might be my number one. I be forgetting all about it, man. I wore them shoes maybe one time, man. So I'm going to something this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna pull them out. Probably not because I already got my outfit. I want to wear. I bought some cardigans, and it's finally starting to get kind of cold down here in the boot. So I kind of want to wear my cardigan, but I ain't rocking no cardigan though. With no Galaxy phone posits. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably be tacky and wear some J's or something anyway. But it is a Jordan cardigan though, so we're gonna see how the weather goes. If it be kind of chilly, okay. Got this eye lined up. This one is off a little bit as well. But let me see. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there be a lot of erasing and stuff. Especially because I'm trying to go as quick as possible and not be as anal about certain things. But yeah, when you get the details, certain things, man, like you eye it and eyeballing it and getting it right can be a whole different thing. Like you think you got it and be off a little bit. But let me see. Like his eyebrows not real pronounced. So I kind of want to just mark like where they gonna, but so the eyebrows ain't gonna be nothing like crazy because he ain't got no dark eyebrows. You know a gift and curse about like artwork and stuff, man, is because I feel like I notice like a lot of little small things just about people and stuff. And I try not to, I'm not a judgmental person. I try not to be. But like they just got like certain things because I'm so used to like trying to notice details from artwork that I notice like a lot of things about people. Like I was in New Orleans because I thought I was going to Allen Iverson thing, and they had a lady, and she worked in a like an oil place, and we was buying some oils, like some cologne oils or whatever. And I noticed her ears like lobes were torn up, were torn, like she must have had some like heavy earrings or something. And like just out the blue, like I noticed that, like I noticed her ears and stuff. I was telling my homeboy, I was like, man, you seen her ears? Like, nah, like, and I don't even be looking at people hard like that, but I just noticed this small boo-ish. Then it's gotten real bad because for the most part I've been blind half of my life, and I just started wearing glasses. So now I really see stuff. And why am I not wearing glasses drawing this picture? Because like it's from far objects. Like close up, I can see great, but far objects, I can't see shit. Like a sign or something like that, yeah, that gives me problems. Let's see, like a little something right here. Make sure that's uh, yeah. This is like watching paint dry or whatever. That's what I was assume. I don't see how people like Bede and Kais. Well, I guess they be Kais and not them. They be doing all kind of shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of boring. Like this is about as exciting as you're gonna get, unless you see me like playing basketball and I shoot ball by myself. I'm at the age like I like to do it for recreation, for therapy, and just for the love of the game, etc., etc. So man, I just be shooting by myself. I don't want to play with nobody. Pause. So I don't think y'all want to just see me shooting jumps. Even if somebody would come play, nobody goes to the court. But if it would be like some children. I'd be like, if some kids do go there, I leave. Cause I'm like, I ain't about to be looking like no petty. You know how I YouTube and then be strict over words, so you know what I'm trying to say. But like, I'm not about to be old man out there shooting and just me and some kids. I'd be like, I'm going. I leave. But okay, like I'm not tripping off a lot of stuff, a lot of these portions and stuff. Let me see. There's gonna be like a little shadow, the shadow on mark right there and stuff. The ears can, his ears kind of blurry in the picture. So I ain't gonna go crazy with the ears because I want them to be just like on the picture. The picture they kind of blurry, so I want them to be blurry by the time I get to my stuff. So I just want to kind of mark certain things. Let me see. Oh, and just things on the channel. I just did a Miguel review, but I'm gonna wait to upload it like after I'm finished doing this. Yeah, the Miguel album is fire. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all got a chance to check out that Miguel Chaos, I think that's the name of it. It's CAOS. So I'm assuming I'm assuming that's how it is. But yeah, the Miguel. the Miguel Knights. That's one thing I hate about like this kind of art because everything got to be so like almost dead on. The more you pay attention to the little details, the more it pays off in the end. But sometimes it gets tiresome. You be like, ah, but it's worth it. In this right here, I ain't really doing nothing with it. This like kind of like a it's two things to me. It's like a practice and kind of like a commercial. So whenever I post this or whatever, it's like just showing my artwork, showing my artwork and stuff. The new LeBron's a night, yeah, the new LeBron's fire to me. I like the shape of them and stuff. Only one thing I just don't like about, not necessarily LeBron's, just shoes in general, is they pretty much like lows. Man, like people be going like too crazy with lows nowadays, man. Like everybody getting hurt. Everybody getting hurt, man, with them lows. Like, I think it's time they went back to the mids and stuff. It's time to make the mids great again. Cause man, everybody, I don't know if it's just shoes or what. Maybe the new pacing of the game. Because it used to be more of a half court game. Now it's full court running gun. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's AAU because so many kids have so many miles on them by the time they do get to the league and stuff. But I don't know. Because the thing I fight against that is because you see like an athlete like Allen Iverson. And like he played football, basketball, and stuff. He had a lot of miles on him. Shit, LeBron played football and basketball and did all that. But LeBron is a freak of nature. But what I'm saying is now a lot of kids are like one sport. Like you just basketball. And you play basketball a lot. But like a lot of kids coming up. Like Jordan played baseball and basketball and rode his bike everywhere and all kind of stuff. Like, so I don't know why all the injuries are coming out now. Like, is it just shoes? Is it training? I don't know. Shit, like LeBron now, he got that sciatica. That's just being old. Shit, man, I could reach over. I'm a little older than LeBron. Like, man, they got a certain time, man. I reach a certain way. Like that's what I've been dealing with lately. Like, man, just reaching a certain way. Wrong because you be lazy and like reach, try to grab the remote or something in the wrong way. Dog, my whole side will start hurting and stuff. It's like I feel like I've been having some like strains or something. My neck been hurting lately. But like I don't know, I was like in the wrong position or something. And my neck been hurting. Just been having little pains and stuff, man. They just come with age. Shit. And I think like my legs been sore, but that's cause I felt like I was getting, man, I went to New Orleans and I walked like maybe 15 miles. Cause we walked one day and then the next day walked the whole day as well. And man, I just felt bad. I was like, God damn. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, man, all we did was walk. And I feel like this. I'm like, man, I'm out of shape. So I've been shooting ball like every day for the past like week and stuff. So trying to get that together. Let me see. Got to get the hairline. I'm gonna give him his hairline. I ain't gonna try to make him give him the perfect hairline or nothing. Shit. Join the crew, LeBron. You see I got my hat on. Y'all ain't about to be roasting me on my hairline on my live. What? Hey, I appreciate y'all that's still rocking with me. I'm gonna try to do it until I ain't gonna probably not get into like crazy features and stuff, but I do want to show y'all how to do like the background and stuff, because this has like a very gray background and stuff, and just want to show y'all how I'm gonna do that. And this is the only thing about like charcoal drawings and stuff, man. Like, it's very messy, but even though it's messy, I still find it better than like paint. I hate paint. Like acrylic paint, oil paint is the worst. Cause it might take like a week. It might take like a week or more for that to dry. So you do an oil painting and you can blend it well and it looks very good. But man, you gotta worry about that. If anybody bumps your picture or anything, man, it can ruin it. So I think I'm almost to the point where get to the background. The background is fun to me. I like that. Made me feel kind of primal. I get to pull out me a knife like that. I get to pull out a knife and mess with certain things. Don't have to be as particular. So get to unleash for a little bit. So I think I'm about to do that. I'll do that. I feel like the hair is kind of, but I still got my like texture and stuff to do. So once I get with the charcoal, I'm gonna fix the hair because it look like very flat right now. But that's because I still got details and stuff to go. Let's see. Alright. So let me see. Come with that. Got the little small knife. You call that a knife? Alright. We'll go with the 8B. So we got charcoal powder and stuff. So this is how we gonna do it. See, it got a little weird shape to it. That's because, let me see. Try to I usually don't put like a whole bunch, but I want the background to be maybe a little darker than usual. So I'm gonna try to do a little extra. So this is like gray graphite and stuff. Like if I use the charcoal powder, then it'll be like black. I don't want it to be like black once I start spreading it. Like I want it to be like a grayish color. So that's why you're gonna use like the graphite stick or whatever, rather than use like some charcoal. See a lot of people they do this, but then they spread it like with their fingers and stuff. I don't do that. You gonna get messy messing with the stuff, but I ain't using my fingers. To me, I don't feel like that's a good way to do it anyway. And plus, I got like oily skin, so the more I touch the paper, the more it kind of ruins it. I think I'm going a little OD with this, going a little too much, but alright, that's about good. So how I'ma spread it? I keep me a little like sponge type thing. Usually I go in circular motions, but the past few times I've did it, I haven't liked how it came out with the circular motions. I'm gonna try to go more straight and see how that goes. And like the edges of like the portrait, I'm not really tripping off that, because like the original picture, the ears are kind of blurred, the jersey and stuff is kind of blurred, so I really don't want the lines like on the ears and stuff to be like too prominent anyway. I want them to kind of be like part of the background and blurred and stuff anyway once I really get into it. So that's why I'm doing this at this stage and not really tripping. And to me, like, you don't always have to do a background, but to me, whenever you do get your background on, it makes the picture stand out a little bit. Sometimes you want that classic look and just have the picture with a white background, but I kind of go off what the reference is. If the reference photo has a dark background, I'm gonna use a dark background. Get some good old ASMR right here. Sound like some ocean waves or something. Certain things about this picture it's gonna be a lot of detail, but it's gonna be easy. The beard gonna be very easy. Like you don't have to be anal about that. Like I'm gonna use my little charcoal powder, and I don't know if I'm gonna use charcoal powder. I don't know. Maybe the pencil. And then you do a lot of your details with your erasers and stuff like that. With charcoal drawings, most of your details are in the negative, you could say. It's taking things out So you do your layers and whatever like that, but then you get your details with making your little erasers. You erase certain things, and that's where you get your details. They got certain little parts on here that bother me. Like you got little marks right there, got little marks right there and stuff. I don't like that. But I don't know if I'm gonna try to erase and go over it, or that's if it even comes out. Let me try. See if this might go away and then go back over it. Nope, that's just part of the paper, I guess. Must have been like a mark on the paper or something, and just, yeah. So, oh well, we're gonna just be rocking. We're gonna be rocking with it how it is. Wax on, wax off. My Danielson on. Man, speaking of like LeBron and stuff, what y'all thinking about the NBA so far? I've been enjoying the games, but there's so many people that's hurt. I hate that LeBron hurt, but then he on his last legs. Ja did good last night. Glad to see him back. I don't know what Zion did. The only reason I mention Zion is because I am from Louisiana, so he does play for the team. But yeah, Zion, I kind of lost all my hope in that young man. Try to get some of these marks off. I think there's some other marks on the paper I didn't like. At least they came off on this side, so. Football been crazy this year too. Crazy thing is I'm in Louisiana, so I'm born into the Saints lifestyle. So gotta root for the Saints. And we super trash. But this year I was like, man, I know the Saints gonna be trash. So who I'm gonna like this year? Baltimore Ravens. So I'm like, I know Baltimore gonna do something this year. Man, Baltimore trash too. But that's because Lamar been hurt. But even when they did play, man, they was getting their ass whooped. So I think maybe I'm just cursed. I picked them to be my team this year, and I cursed them. Sorry, Lamar. I just had a spell of bad luck this year. I didn't mean to put my bad luck on you, Lamar Jackson. Shake back. Shake back, young man. You got it. So I'm trying to figure. So will I keep going for a little while, or will I shut it down? I I might do the hair, his struggle hairline, like mine. At least he did. He kind of faded at the top, but hey, the line is good now. So I might mess with the hair. Let me see how I'm feeling about that. I recently finally bought a new pencil sharpener. I was using this right here for a while. It's battery operated. It's a piece of shit. But I recently bought this one, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm hoping it's gonna be good. It goes by plug, so I ain't gotta buy no more batteries. I needed something because I use charcoal pencils, and charcoal pencils, man, they are hard as hell to work with because they break so easy. Let me try to grab some. Let me see. I'm looking for a 6B. This is a HB. Okay, this is 6B right here. Let me see if I got another one. It's HB. So, grab this 6B. I want to try to mess with this eraser. I hope it don't break this pencil. But we gonna see. Oh, no wonder it ain't working. I ain't plugged it in. See. Okay. Plug this in and cross my fingers and see if this work decent. Oh. Took the tip off. Decent. Okay, hey, might be working with a little something. Might be working with a little something. It ain't half bad. Let's see. Let me try to mess with this little hairline a little bit and stuff. Let me see. It's right. He got like a little fuzz on this down here. Little fade joint. Get up in this part. Got a little something. Okay. So certain parts got a little extra darkness. Like up in this area. Towards the front. That's where he went to Turkey. That's where he went to Turkey and put his little extra hair. So this right here a little darker. See. I'd go to Turkey too if I had the paper. Why not? Like Russell Westbrook, why not? Russ say Brown fake, man. Stephen, they don't like him either, man. Why they all turning on Brown right now, man? I want to defend him. I want to be like, man, Brian a real one. I fuck with Brian. But I don't know. Because at this point, I done found out LeBron, my boy Allen Iverson, a piece of shit. So Brian might be similar. Shit. I still fuck with AI, but well, I still got my ticket, so I'm still kind of waiting. I still want to go, but like I'm only gonna wait for so long. Eventually, I'll probably get my refund. I wanted to get my autographed book in my picture. I ain't gonna lie, that was gonna be my profile picture on Facebook. I was gonna be like, shit. I want to ask him if I can play him in his biopic. Hey man, let me look, man. Y'all don't Michael B. Jordan and nothing catch, man. Look, whenever you want your biopic to come out, I got you. I do it for the cheap. Look, and then I'm short. You ain't got to get no 7-footers for the film. You can get some cats that's like 6'4", make them look taller than what they really are. You'll make casting easier. Man, look, I got you. I got your AI. I can play in the MVP years. Play him going to Denver and stuff like that. I don't want to play him in Georgetown and stuff. I don't want to cut my hair. But they're going to have to use some prosthetics or something. Nah, I got to get my hairline a little better. They could put the little Beijing. Hair ain't really like black hair. To me, it's not that hard to really do. It ain't really too much to it. Like I'm just putting like a base layer, and then from that, I'm gonna kind of use that charcoal for the rest of the stuff too, because let me check it out. Better explanation as far as like when I do get to doing it. Let me see a little brush. Alright. This little brush right here. Alright. So when I did paint a little bit, it did help me. At least I got like a better sense of painting. So I use little techniques with this kind of art as well. So like blending. So that stuff I did, blended, and then some of that excess, I'll use that as well. Cause like I want this to be very dark, very blackish or whatever, and I want the rest to be like a lighter color. So I'm gonna blend this, use that original base to keep it dark, but just smooth it out a little bit. But then that little extra, I could use that to color the rest of it as well. So I can pull that. I can pull that out. I'm still gonna have to add a little. I'll have to add a little more later. But then I'll probably go with another pencil or something with a little eraser for little details on the hair. But I ain't going too crazy with it right now. So if this something y'all want me to do more of or whatever, I see a lot of people be going live. I hate to click on lives. Like, I'm not a hater, but if somebody live, I don't even click on it because I feel like I don't want nobody to call me out and be like, "Hey, Chance." Then I feel like I gotta sit there and watch it because I really don't have the most patience in the world and stuff like that. I kind of wait till things might be over or something, and then maybe I'll check something out. But like most of it would be like TikTok and stuff like that. Like certain people that might know me, but I don't go watch their TikToks live and ish. People that be going live on YouTube might be like people like Daniel Cormier or Gillian Wallow and cats like that. Shit, they ain't calling my name. But see, it's the same pencil, but like now I'm gonna go a little lighter up here. Like just try to put some so I can use that. Might go shoot ball in a little while or something. I'm trying to get back into shape, like in real good shape. Will I ever get back to my prime? Nah. But I can touch the rim. I would love to dunk one more time. But I would need like some weight training and stuff like that. And would need my body to hold. Every time I started training and been like, man, I'm gonna dunk again. I'm start hurting. Like my Achilles start hurting or my knee or something. Like I ain't got anything like that, but just enough just make me nervous. So I'd be like, my heel was hurting at the time. I was like, that shit scares me. Cause I see like KD and them, everybody popping their Achilles and stuff, man, that make me nervous. I'd be like, man, that's one thing I never want. I never want to like pop my Achilles or tear ACL or anything like that. The worst thing I did is I broke my arm. Shit. So I really don't want nothing else in that realm. But I would love to dunk one more time. But it's hard because I'm 5'6". So you already got to you got to get up there to be dunking. I can touch the rim, but I need probably like 6 more inches. That's what she said. Still got a lot more details with the hair I'm gonna do, but I'm not messing with that right now. Let me see. I'm on the about should I do the beard and stuff like that, cause then I think I want to work going down. Because if I work on the beard, then whenever I'm doing this, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be smearing or my elbow is gonna be. So, use some of this. I know these parts probably gonna be when I get into the skin portion and all that. Blase, blase. Damn. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? So okay. Then another thing I like to do, I'm not doing it right now, but like as far as like certain details, like say like this right here, certain things like I might go with the brush, well not the brush, the pencil or something, and then I'll come with like a Q-tip or something, and I'll blend it that way because it'll be smaller than the brush. Because some things I might want to be a little bit more detailed and stuff, and might not want it to spray it as much as it will with the brush and stuff. So start looking at the picture, whatever, etc. Yeah, so you see how it's starting to come around, starting to come to life. So I think I want to check y'all out one more time, man. I don't know if anybody wrote anything, but shit, let me see. Make sure. Salute, fam. How do you feel about Jordan's Nike has been releasing as of late? You know, pairs that really caught my eye. Plus, I don't have the room to buy it. I feel that as far as like room, like I'm running out of room with to store pairs and stuff. I like the retros and stuff, man. I like the like I said, the steel tens, the Bugs Bunny 8s that's supposed to be coming out. I like them. The taxis. This might be I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, blasphemy. But I don't like the gammas, man. I don't like the gammas. The gammas coming out. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the gammas. But I like certain ones. The 40s. I like the J's. Like I'm a Jordan fan. Off whites, yeah, they could bring the off whites. Do I do betting on FanDuel? I don't. And everybody be telling me I hate to gamble. I hate to gamble, man. I hate to just watch my money disappear. I like to I like to buy something and see what I've got with my money rather than just I don't know how many pairs. Well, last I counted, it was at like 170. So it's close in that range. So it's about in between 170 and 200. I don't think I'm at 200 because I do get rid of a lot of pairs. Like a lot of things I get come in, like doing my YouTube and stuff. I'll keep like half of them and get rid of half of them. So man, if y'all want something, if y'all see anything that do in a video, size 9.5, man, y'all just hit me up and ask if I'm getting rid of them or not. And shit, man, I'll give them to y'all for a nice little deal or whatever. But yeah, I'm about at 180 maybe. I'm on the fence about let me see. Let me see if I add some more details. I might do the eyes. Let me see. I'll go over the eyes a little bit. All I'm really doing right here is just making it darker. Like I'm pretty confident about like where the eyes are at. So this right here, I'm gonna just you see I stop talking certain things, like be holding my breath, be trying to be accurate or whatever. I'm not gonna go too crazy on this because I don't have all the tools that I really use right now. Because certain things I'm gonna want to blend this, do the eyelashes and stuff like that. So I'm just putting on like this little base layer of darkness. Let me see. Just a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy just in case they got certain things I might want to change or something. This right here, I'm gonna blend this. Okay, Brian. I know people, a lot of people gonna hate on this picture or something, man. People just don't like Brian. Well, people like him because he's still the most popular player in the league and stuff like that. But like, the more love you get, the more hate you get as well. So he the most popular in certain senses, but he the most hated too. Because people feel like it's a threat to what they know about basketball, like about MJ and stuff. Like if certain people see Brian in a certain light, well then it's gonna take away from MJ or whatever. It's like they can only be one. I like MJ and Brian. I like MJ, Brian, Kobe, shit, AI. I respect Steph. I don't like Steph, but I respect him. I hate Steph because he took them rings from LeBron. He deserved it because shit, they was balling. But when they recruited KD, that was kind of some that was kind of some bull-ish right there. But oh well, shit happens. If I was the Cleveland fan, well, I was Cleveland fan. Shit, if we would have got KD, I would have been happy too. Shit. Let me see. I ain't gonna go too crazy with certain details and stuff. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, man. Everybody's bringing something new to the game. Shit, them young cats, shit, they playing their heads off now. Man, like Shea and them. But Shea does stuff that they tell you not to do. Like, why is Shea such a good player? His efficiency and stuff. He does a lot of things Kobe and MJ and them did. Man, he goes to the mid range. He gets to the spot. He made the game easier. A lot of man like Anthony Edwards, the brother is nuts. The brother cold as hell. He made the game harder than it needed to be though. All them step back threes and stuff like that. You the most athletic player on the court, man. Get to your spot, man. Develop a nice little floater, man. Nice little mid range, something to go to. Like it's hard to go to a three. Like Steph, I don't know if it necessarily like go to a three, but it spreads everything for everybody. Like it works for him. It makes the defense have to play erratic. So it works for Steph in that way. But a lot of people, they want that, but man, the defense don't respect you like Steph. So they feel like, man, like we're shooting threes. Yeah, you might make it or whatever, but shit, good. It's better than you driving. Steph is like, man, I don't want him to shoot the three. Certain little details, man, just making certain things a little darker. It makes it stand out so much more. Like whenever I start messing with this charcoal stuff, I kind of did it on accident. I had just bought a little charcoal pack because they had a certain racer in the pack I wanted. And then I start messing with it. I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then that was the end of my painting. I was like, yeah, I'm done with painting. See, I like this charcoal. And the craziest thing is I used to hate like artwork like this. Like that realism type artwork, I hated it. Cause I was kind of just hating. Cause I was like, man, them cats, that shit. In my mind, I was like, man, you might as well just take a picture. But really, I was like, they way better than me. And then I just did it and just kept adding details to the picture. And I was like, oh my shit. I was like, I can do that too. So just kept on with it. But it has pros, has cons. I've gotten contests. I still ain't won. Like I've gotten like some side uh prizes and stuff. Like won some money and everything. But like I haven't like win the contest and like went number one. So that's still a goal of mine. I really don't care about no contests and stuff though. I just want my work to be. I want people to be like, man, Chance Jolivet, he's an incredible artist and stuff, and just have people know my name, just know of my artwork and stuff like that. That's my goal as far as art. But I still got a lot of goals. I would like to get back into my music. Even I'm old, so that's kind of what deters me, because I done got older. But I still enjoy music and stuff. Let's see. Just marking little spots where the mustache is gonna go and whatever. I don't like to do too long at one time. That's why like when I do draw, I like draw sporadically. I'll draw a little bit, take off a little bit, draw a little bit, take off a little bit. Because my back will start killing me. I'm good right now, but like I don't want to push it. But I do like seeing the progress and stuff. And then when you stop, you might be like, damn, I was in a good rhythm. Why did I stop? But I don't want to not waste my day, but it's still daylight. I want to get me a little bit of like a little activity in. So catch me a little sunlight and stuff. I do want to go shoot a little basketball because I'm trying to get my cardio on and stuff like that. But yeah. Might try to, I don't know if I'm gonna go live again. It depends on like if people ask, but I might try to do like some little time lapse stuff or whatever. Just add a little content. But yeah, man, y'all that did watch for a little bit, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm about to shut it down. About to shut it down. Hey, but man, thank y'all. Thank y'all for letting me blab, talk about my little artwork. Hopefully, some things I did can help y'all. If y'all into the artwork and stuff, you found your niche. Yeah, man, I like this type of artwork. I like this but yeah. All right. So, thank y'all for coming through, watching me do my little artwork and stuff, man. So With this little pencil sharpener. This little pencil sharpener ain't bad, man. I should have been invested in this. But the other ones, hey, ting not bad, my boy. But anyways, alright. Getting off of here, man. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching all that good stuff.